Okay, guys, so meet recap here from the USPA meet in Laramie, Wyoming. I've been to Wyoming in 2007. I went through the Bighorn Mountains, up through Yellowstone, Buffalo, those places, but I've never been to southern Wyoming, and I love the Laramie. Laramie is beautiful. The scenery is amazing. It's not very big. It's about 35,000, 38,000 people, somewhere in there. The University of Wyoming is there. Beautiful campus, very small, but just, we stayed right across from the stadium, War Memorial Stadium, awesome place. Food's amazing. The Snowy Range Mountains right here. Snowy Range Mountains are located about 30 minutes outside of Laramie, which that's where Medicine Bow National Forest is. Medicine Bow Peak is the highest mountain in southern Wyoming, like 12,500 feet, something like that. So we went over there by Mirror Lake, gorgeous. Like, I loved Laramie, the weather, there's no humidity. Like when we got landed in Tennessee last night at about 11 p.m., I was stunned at the humidity. The humidity felt like the Amazon rainforest compared to Colorado and Wyoming. So I absolutely nothing but good things to say about Laramie. Wyoming probably went up to become my favorite state. Because Wyoming's like Colorado, but with way less people, no traffic, beautiful. Like, I have nothing but phenomenal things to say about Wyoming, and I can't wait to go back, truthfully. It's amazing. So Laramie's about an hour and a half, 2 hours from my sister in Fort Collins, so we were also there. And I just love it out there. It's gorgeous. Anybody from that area knows. Wyoming also has a cheaper cost of living than Colorado. As soon as you get to Colorado, the grocery prices go up, gas prices go up, everything. But Wyoming is just like awesome. I don't know how it is in winter. I don't know if I'd like that, but still. Now, you're going to see a picture here at the beginning of the clip. That was me doing some recruiting for the University of Wisconsin football team. So it just so happened that the meet coincided with quarterback Lincoln Kienholz visiting the University of Wyoming on his official visit. He had visited University of Wisconsin the week prior. He was in Laramie the same day I was. It just so happened we were at the hotel, the Hilton, across from the stadium. He was also staying there. So I was getting ready to leave for the meet. It was like 7:45 in the morning. I'm getting ready to go to the meet, and I look over and there's like 4 huge guys with University of Wyoming polo shirts on, so football coaches. And I look over and I'm like, is that Lincoln? Because I'm like, I know he's supposed to be here this weekend. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's him. That's the guy who Wisconsin's trying to recruit, and Wyoming. His Final Four is Wisconsin, Wyoming, North Dakota State, and Washington, University of Washington. Because he's from Pierre, South Dakota. So North Dakota State, they have some pull here, especially given their pedigree with quarterbacks. But I saw him and I'm like, that's Lincoln. So I went up to him and I was like, are you Lincoln? He's like, yeah, man. I'm like, could I get a picture? Which usually people do with me. They've done in the past for powerlifting. But, it was pretty cool to do it the other way around. I'm like, are you Lincoln? So I got a picture with him, and my wife holds up the phone to take a picture, and it's got a huge Bucky Badger on the back. That's what my phone case is. So he saw this huge Bucky Badger, and I was like, I'm a Wisconsin fan, and I think I did my best to recruit him. I posted on Instagram, and if he followed me, he reposted the story where I said future Wisconsin quarterback. So I'm not saying it's a done deal, but if Lincoln commits to Wisconsin, I want, a fruit basket or something from Paul Christ and the Wisconsin staff for helping in this recruitment, because I was on rival territory. He was getting recruited by Wyoming, and I just so happened to be there, and I pitched my thing for Wisconsin. But I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I really didn't say much because he was on his official visit at the university, and I didn't want to be disrespectful, especially right in front of the staff, because I kind of pulled him aside. I didn't want to be like, hey man, definitely go to Wisconsin. When are you committing? I didn't want to put the pressure on or anything. I just wanted to get a picture and be like, yeah, I'm a Badger fan, so that he knows our presence is far and wide. But I just didn't want to overstep my bounds. But cool story. So if he commits and is the future Wisconsin quarterback, I'd like to think I'd played my part in that. Now, as far as the meet, I knew coming into the meet, deadlift wasn't going to be sensational or anything because I had barely been training. And I took like a month off training in April, barely trained, got into running, lost a lot of strength and size. So I was thinking 623 best case scenario, which is what happened. I stuck to the game plan, 523 opener, 573, 260 kg on the second, and 622.8, which is 282.5 kg on the third. Got them all. Hook grip. Hook grip's just so vastly superior to mixed grip, guys. It's not even close. Got them all, and then I also went beltless because I didn't feel like flying with my belt. I had a ton of stuff packed. My wife and I had a ton of stuff packed for the baby, so we just were like, I just didn't want to pack a belt and carry that around. So, you know, I'm thinking I might compete August 6th here in Knoxville because it's close, and try for a 651, 661 beltless deadlift, which I think if I train seriously I can get. And maybe bench too, because I really haven't benched much at all in the last 2 months. But things went really well. The meet was awesome, really well ran by Jeremiah Meeks and his soon-to-be wife, Melissa Hall. Phenomenal meet directors. I would do that meet again, 100%. The venue, Laramie Fitness, was amazing. Very spacious, very well ran. Tremendous venue. One of the best venues I've ever been to, if not the best. That's how good it was. Awesome freaking meet. Everybody was super nice. Wyoming's gorgeous. Laramie's amazing. I'd love to go back. Like, best meet ever. Even though it was deadlift only. You got to see my buddy, who I'm going to post about tomorrow or Saturday. He killed it at his meet. So supporting him, seeing him hit huge bench and deadlift PRs was amazing. Just a freaking awesome weekend. Like, we all, you know, it was just a great weekend. Great food. Like, I can't say enough good things. So I'm going to post the footage here now. Some of the food we ate that day. And love Laramie. What can I say? Love it. All right, guys, we got the Monte Cristo. It's like a waffle. And then we got raspberry jam, cream cheese, ham, and cheddar cheese. This is freaking delicious. This is from the, what is it called? The Duck Coffee Company or something here in Laramie. So I'm getting ready to deadlift. Hopefully get 623, we'll see. But I'm about to eat this, start warming up. We'll be good to go.